Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to today's video. So I'm finally getting around to filming my Sephora Vib sale recommendations and also my wish list. And I'm totally bummed because I thought this was also 20% off like it is in the fall, but I just found out the other day it's only 15%, which kind of stinks. I wish it was both times of the year 20% off. And then Ulta came through in my email, and if you're platinum, they're actually doing 20% off everything right now, even prestige items. So if you're a platinum and there are some things that are at Ulta that you wanted, you can totally get a better deal there, especially like Anastasia items and palettes and stuff. So Ulta kind of stole the show and took the crown away a little bit from the VIB sale. But anyways, to talk about Sephora sale, it is 15% off and the first weekend already passed, but there's actually 2 weekends to shop if you're VIB Rouge. And the VIB part actually didn't even start yet, so it's still like up and coming, so you did not miss out. The next time to shop for VIB Rouge is April 20th to 23rd. It's 15% off and the code is Yay Rouge. I'll put all the codes and everything down below in the description box. Make sure you guys check that out. And it's the same dates for VIB, which is what I am. I'm a VIB, and it's April 20th to 23rd. 15% off, and it is the code Yay VIB. And if you're just a beauty insider, which is like the first level of the Sephora Rewards program, it's only 10% off, and you can use code Yay Insider. So those are the dates and the codes and everything. So I'm gonna share with you guys what is on my recommendations list for you to check out. And then I have tons of things that I am super curious about and is on my wish list. If you guys have not subscribed yet to my channel, I hope you will. It's gonna be that first link down below in my description box. So check that out. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. So let's get on into it. The first thing I want to recommend to you guys is any high-end blush that you've had your eye on. High-end blushes can seem so pricey because it's just like one small item. It's not like an eyeshadow palette or like a highlighter palette where you get a bunch of different colors. If it's like a single blush, it could be so hard to pull the trigger on. So one of my favorites is the Too Faced Peach Blush. Pop It Don't Peach Blush. I totally like blanked out on what the name was. This is such a cute item. I've talked about it before. Besides the packaging, which I absolutely love and I think is so fun, the color is beautiful. It's one of my favorite blush colors, and I actually have used this a ton. Like, you can see the imprint is going away. It has that awesome like juicy peach scent to it. It looks so beautiful on the cheeks because it has that little bit of shimmer to it, not glitter, just more of like a shimmer. And if you are like a peachy blush girl, you are really going to enjoy this blush. It is definitely more of a splurge for a single blush, but I do think it's kind of a novelty item. It's also kind of like a collector's item, and I think this was like one of my favorite things from the original Peach collection that they launched. Like, I like this even better than that kit. I also have the little kit with the blush, the highlighter, and the bronzer. So I want to recommend a couple of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. So this is the perfect time if you've had your eye on an eyeshadow palette. The VIB sale is the time to pick them up, definitely, because you get that 15% off. And I have a couple favorites right here. The first one I want to mention is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold eyeshadow palette. This, I think, might be the most high quality chocolate bar palette that they've ever released as far as like the quality of the shadows go. And I think this was definitely an upgrade from all the other Too Faced palettes that came out. I really enjoyed this one. I got this one around Christmas time for Christmas as a present, and I really love it. And I've actually been using the neutrals in here a lot, and they're so beautiful, and the quality is just so nice and buttery. The formula on these is beautiful, and I love these types of palettes where you get neutrals but then you get pops of colors, because it makes it more versatile, and I feel like I can get more looks out of it. Like, it's not just a neutrals palette, but all the shimmers are insane. Like, the chocolate gold shade in here, which I think actually has real gold in it, is crazy pigmented. Like, that is one swipe on my arm from just one swatch. So if you've been thinking about getting any of the Huda Beauty palettes, now's a great time. I really love the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette. I had my eye on this for so long, and I picked it up when I had a gift card to Sephora, and I think the front of it is so cool because it has that reflective pattern, and the shades in here are some of my favorites. Like, these really beautiful warm tones. It has that whole sunset vibes thing going on, which tons of people were coming out with. The purples, I love the eye toppers, like the Twilight color. Would only purchase this when there is a sale going on. I would not get this when it is full price, although I do think you get a ton of shades in here. I just don't think the full price of it is actually like worth it, if that makes sense. So it's definitely only something that I would say to buy around sale time. Those little mini palettes are a really good kind of intro to her eyeshadow palettes. So if you want to get a feel for the pigmentation, how they perform, instead of just going all out and getting this first, that's my recommendation to you guys. I have a foundation I want to recommend to you guys that I really love, and again, it's a great time to buy like more pricier foundations. This is the YSL All Hours foundation. I have it in the shade Warm Beige. I only use this on like special occasions. I did get this from Influencer. They sent this over to me. I think it was during the summertime. I like the coverage it gives me. I really like the smell to it. It has this like very sweet kind of scent. This is something that I wear if I know I need like a lot of coverage, or if I'm going to an event or something or somewhere special. This is a foundation that I take out. I don't wear this on a daily basis just because it's more of a pricier foundation, but I do recommend it if you're looking for like a luxury foundation and you've been curious. I have a whole video where I did a wear test on this foundation. I'll link that down below. Next up, I want to talk about my favorite eyelash curler that I recommend that you guys check out. It is like one of those items that I would say really changes your lash game, and it is the Rose Gold Tweezerman Pro Curl Eyelash Curler. This is unlike any other curler because it really like grabs the lash, not in an aggressive way and not in like a pinching way. It never pinches me at all, but it has this really nice spring to it, and it just gives the most beautiful curl to my eyelashes. It does not fall throughout the day. It keeps my lashes curled and it just makes your eyes look super open, and the way it just presses down is so nice, and my other curlers just don't compare to it. It's supposed to be for round shaped eyes, but honestly anyone can use it. Like if you have an almond shaped eye, they do have another curler for almond shaped eyes, but I like this one a lot better, and it's also beautiful because it's rose gold. It comes with 3 replacement pads, which is nice. You can change out the pad. I try and clean mine like after every 2 to 3 uses whenever I remember. It's actually a little bit dirty right now. So you guys, once you try out this curler, you will like not want to use any other curler. It's that good, and it has the double loops like on the handles right here, so it's really easy to hold, and it doesn't feel like cheap or anything. Like it feels like really well made. Definitely something I would say that you guys should, I guess, splurge on. I know it seems like a lot for an eyelash curler, but you will not regret it. I want to talk about a concealer that I love, and it is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I have the shade Fair. I love this concealer. It's like right up there with Tarte Shape Tape and my other favorite concealers. So they describe this as a naturally radiant concealer, and I have to agree. When I put this on, I feel like my under eyes just feel so like moisturized and beautiful and glowy, and every time I put this on, I just feel like it makes my under eye area look so beautiful. It's not like this complete like whoa full coverage, but in a way I kind of like it because it's not cakey, and I hate when I get that cakey look to my under eyes when the concealer is like too thick. I really like the consistency of it. It's kind of like a thinner kind of consistency. I believe this has the coconut water in it, so maybe that's why. Next up is a product that I absolutely love and totally recommend. It's the Laneige, I hope I'm saying that right, Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while to like truly love this item. I am so crazy with lip balm products. Like I need something super moisturizing. I have very dry lips, almost to the point of times where my lips get so dry it's like almost kind of hurts. Like it could be a little bit painful, like it'll bother me throughout the whole day. So I need something that I could put on that's like super thick, especially at night, because I need to wake up with very like non-dry plumped up lips, and this is the thing that has helped me so much. And I can say that because I've tried other products at night and I wake up and my lips feel dry. With this, I notice the difference. My lips actually feel like hydrated. I went through a lot of this. I think I went through almost half of it. Like you can see, I'm definitely gonna use all this up soon because I use so much of it at night. Like I put on a super duper thick layer, which is what you're supposed to do. I wear this during the day. It's a really nice lip balm. This looks beautiful. It gives the kind of like a, I don't want to say a pink tint, but it kind of tints your lips a little bit. I wear this a lot during the day when I don't feel like wearing a lip color, and it looks so pretty. You will not regret this purchase. I definitely think everyone should check this out. I mention these in every recommendations video, but I love them so much I can't not mention them. The Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadow glitters. These are amazing. Like I love them so much because I love glittery eyeshadow, but I always hated putting on the glue and then the glitter, loose glitter. I still do that if I have a glitter that I want, a loose glitter that I want to put on, but these are just so stinking convenient. I can't handle it. I have Smoldering Satin and Diamond Dust. I want all of these shades. Like, I wish I could get all of them. They're just, you know, they're a little bit pricey, so that's why I say get them during the sale. But every time I wear these, someone wants to know what they are, and they just look beautiful. Like, you can spot them from a mile away. The glitter is gorgeous. This one I think is my favorite. Diamond Dust might be one of my favorites. Smoldering Satin's pretty. It's more like a coppery rose gold kind of color. I've worn these to so many different events. I actually go through them fairly quickly. Like, I think I'm going to run out of Diamond Dust soon. I feel like in every video there is a lawnmower going on outside. Hopefully you guys can hear that. I have a highlighter I want to recommend, and this is actually new to Sephora. I was so excited when I saw these. It is the Artist Couture highlighters, and I have Cocoa Bling. This is their Diamond Glow Powder. Oh my gosh, these are insane. Like, I talked about these a couple of videos ago that I use this highlighter when I need more like of a bam highlight, and right away it's like instant glow. These are glittery though, so if you are scared of glitter highlights, then I would say don't get it. But if you love like a blinding glow highlight, these are so good for that purpose. And I actually think I got this at IMATS, but it's so nice that it is now at Sephora and they're more easily accessible. They give you also a lot of product in here. Like, it's gonna be very hard to ever use all this up. Another highlight I want to recommend, it's the one I'm wearing today, is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This is in Celestial. These are so beautiful, and I know they're more on the pricier side. That's why I'm recommending you guys pick them up during the sale. They just have that like mirrored kind of chrome effect that you have never like seen before. It's so beautiful. I blended it out with my Michael Todd Sonic Blend brush. That's the best way I think to blend it out. So that right there, you can see like how reflective it is. Like, it literally looks like you're looking into a mirror. That's how crazy it is. So I want to recommend the Stellar Highlight and Contour Palette. I was introduced to this year. It is so beautiful. One of my favorite highlighter palettes, and the colors are just like butter. So I was blown away when I tried these out, and you could tell they are so luxurious and high-end. Did I even tell you guys what this was called? It's called the Face Sculptor Palette. So they have more of like a pinky shade, then this like gold shade, and then you get this contour, which is again like butter. It feels so nice going on the skin. One of my favorite palettes for like highlighting and contour. The bronzer, it's has like a shimmer, kind of, I don't want to say a shimmer, it definitely has like a sheen to it, but it's very, very soft and buttery, and it just gives a really pretty like glow. So that is it for my recommendations for the VIB sale. Now I want to move on to my wish list, which is very long. I'm gonna see if I can get through it, so I'm gonna pull it up now. So the first thing on my loves list is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Ombre highlighter. This is like one of those super hyped up items that everyone has been raving about, and I gotta say, like, it probably lives up to the hype, because from what I've seen on other people's skin, it is just like the most universally flattering, beautiful gold highlighter. It almost looks wet on the skin, and I am such a highlighter junkie. I am super interested in this, and I think it looks beautiful. It has tons of good reviews on Sephora. It almost has 5-star, pretty much 5 stars across the board, of over 1,000 reviews. And the packaging is beautiful. I love the wavy pattern on it, because we all know Omrezi is like the highlighter queen. So that was such a good collab. Again, every time I've seen this on someone, it just looks beautiful. Like, you can spot it from a mile away. And that's the kind of highlight I've been into recently. I haven't been into like the more natural highlights. I really want something that's gonna show up on the skin and you could really see it from space. Next up on my loves list is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam Eyeshadow Palette. I have had my eye on this since it was like announced, and this palette is so perfect to me. I don't care that it's like neutrals, that's my favorite kind of palette. I don't even mind that there's repeat shades in here, because I see there's Cypress Umber, and I actually broke my Cypress Umber in my Modern Renaissance palette, and it's one of my favorite matte colors from Anastasia, so I was actually so excited to see that in here. This also looks like the most perfect bridal palette. Like, if you're a makeup artist, these shades are everything. I want this palette so badly. I love the matte like crease shades in here. The shimmery shades look beautiful, and this actually does have 5 stars on Sephora's website, so I want this palette. It is so gorgeous, and I love Anastasia's eyeshadow formula. Modern Renaissance is one of my favorite palettes. I've been resisting it because I've been on like a very, very low buy, as you guys know if you've been watching my videos. This palette I think would probably be better to get at Ulta with a 20% off, but I do have it on my Sephora Loves list. I've had it on there since it launched, and I just think it's so beautiful. Next up on my Loves list, I have the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder Mini, and I've only tried the matte setting powder. I've heard a lot of people talking about how good the Perfect Setting Powder is, and I put the mini because I like that it's a travel size. I like that you could test it out and I can see if I like it as much as I liked the matte formula. I love the Cover FX setting powders and translucent powders because they're talc free, and that is very hard to find. Also, I really like the way that it makes my skin look. It just makes you look flawless like a doll, so I'm very curious to try out the Perfect Setting Powder, and I like that it comes in a smaller size. Next up, I have the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. I told you guys how much I love those. I have two colors on here that I'm interested in. The first is Wanderlust. It's a sheer gold and pink sparkle. It looks like so duochromy and beautiful, and I said I want to have more of those in my collection because I use them so much and I truly love them. So that color, I really enjoy it and I think it looks beautiful. And then I also have Perlina, and it says it's an opalescent white, bright blue, pink, and duochrome shade. And I actually don't have any of the duochromy colors. I actually want to go ahead and swatch those in store and see what they look like. Okay, I also have on my Loves list another item from Stila, and it's the Glitter and Glow highlighter. So this is interesting. I actually had no idea they had a highlighter, and then I saw on an Instagram ad someone applying it, and I was like, oh my gosh, is that a Glitter and Glow highlighter? And yes, it is. They have a few different colors. I put Monarch on my Loves list. It's a baby pink with green, pink, and silver sparkle, and it's actually like, I guess the same formula as the Glitter and Glow eyeshadows except in highlighter form, and it's supposed to be like intense glitter, so it's definitely not for everyone. I'm just super curious about it because I love glitter, and these are $30, and I think they're exclusive to Sephora. It's limited edition and it's very sparkly. Like, I'm gonna try and see if I can find a picture of it somewhere and show you guys on the screen. If all else fails and it doesn't work on my face or settles into my pores or something, which wouldn't be cute, I can just use it as a Glitter and Glow eyeshadow and repurpose it because I love those anyways. Next up, I have the Night Bright Duo from Drunk Elephant. This has the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil, and it has a mini size, or it's 0.27 fluid ounces of the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum, and everyone has been raving about the Framboos Night Serum, and I actually got a sample of it from Sephora the other day. They gave me like a generous size, so I've been testing it out. I'm on my second day, so I still feel like I want to do it for a week. I'm doing every other night before I can like really truly see a difference, but I do feel like it is working from the 2 times that I used it. And some people said it does break you out at first, and I did break out a little bit like on my chin from it, so I'm kind of waiting, finishing the purge and seeing how I feel about it before I go and get the duo. So always get your samples first. That's what I'm doing, and I had to try something from Drunk Elephant because it's natural and everyone says the products are so amazing for your skin, and the fact that the Framboos serum is supposed to like make your pores look smaller is like mind-blowing to me. That's why I have the Night Bright Duo on my Loves list. I love that you get like the little mini size. You don't have to fully commit to that $90 bottle, so you can see if you love it first and see if it makes a difference in your skin. And I feel like this size is gonna last you for quite a while, probably like a few months, especially if you're using it every other night. I don't really like, I don't want to say I don't care about the facial oil. I haven't tried it yet, but I have so many facial oils. I'm really just curious about the Framboos, and I'm also curious about the baby facial. I want to get a sample of that too. Next up, I am so curious about the Hourglass, like just whole line of bronzers and blushes. So I put on here the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. I actually think I put the mini on here because the full-size one is like so pricey. This is in Radiant Bronze, and it's supposed to be a warm bronze shade. Everyone loves these bronzers, and I am dying to try one. They have also a mini of Diffuse Bronze Light, which is the cool tone. I've been always wondering how these would perform and if I would like them. They're supposed to just give a really like pretty kind of glowy look to the skin, and I love that. I'm also curious about their highlighters, but like I said, I'm into more of like a highlighted, super highlighted look, whereas those are a little bit more natural. So I'm not too sure if I would pick up one of those, but the bronzer I am so interested in, and I just have never tried it before, and I keep hearing everyone talk about it. It's supposed to just give like that beautiful sun-kissed glow to the skin. If you guys have tried out the Hourglass bronzers and you love them, let me know if it's worth the splurge in the comments. Next up, I have the Marc Jacobs Beauty Highliner Matte Gel Eyeliner Crayon in Pink of Me. So Babs Beauty always wears these in her waterline, and I am such a sucker wearing one today. As you guys know, I love these. The very like super light pink, like colored whitish kind of eyeliners, and she always wears the shade Pink of Me, and it looks so beautiful on her. So I am so curious to try it on myself because I love this type of eyeliner. I have a black Marc Jacobs eyeliner and I actually don't like it, so that kind of turned me off a little bit, but I'm still curious about the lighter color. The last item on my Sephora wish list for the sale is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Setting Powder. This is the Peaches and Cream like translucent setting powder, and this is another thing that I've been hearing so many good reviews for. Like, it's supposed to just make your face look so flawless. I really love translucent setting powders. I'm more into those than like pressed powders, and this one looks so nice, and it's supposed to smell really good, like the same as the other peach product. It's supposed to be a lightweight and comfortable mattifying loose powder in a universal peach tint. Okay, that kind of confuses me, the peach tint part. Hopefully it's translucent, and I know they have a mini size of this in the little peach set that they just came out with. So I'm kind of curious about that little kit. I want to see if it really makes my skin look super flawless. I'm always on the hunt for that like kind of airbrushed look, and since I heard so many people talking about it and saying it was so amazing, it kind of piqued my interest. So that's why it went on the loves list, and everyone's saying on here that it's amazing. It's great for baking. They love it. The best for oily skin. If you guys have tried that one, let me know in the comments down below. But that is going to do it for my Sephora recommendations and wish list. I hope this video wasn't too long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys are going to be picking up in the sale, or if you got anything already, if you're VIB Rouge. Let me know. Comment below. I would love to hear from you guys. Or if I missed anything like on my wish list, like what should I be picking up? Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!